Hey everybody, Crazy Grandma here. So I have my scrap bin out and I thought I'd be making some kits today, so I thought I would just bring you along and let's see what we can come up with. Get your scrap bin out. Let's make some kits up. So right now I'm just looking for like kit starters, something that, like this one's got a lot of colors in it. So I can find some things to go with that. See, that would go well. It brings out some of that green. Let's see what else I have in here. I have this one. I have no idea. I cut it in half because I wasn't using it when it was whole. So I'm going to see if I can come up with something to use for that one. See, I have another one, the other half there. And look at this color. Let's find something to go with those. I'm trying not to get too many out at the same time. I could use that one. I'm going to try to see if I can make several kits up. I like stripe papers. I don't know why. I don't know that a lot of people do, but I personally like the scrap papers. It's a little bit too busy together when you're doing layouts or you're doing things. If you get something with too many busy patterns like this, and then it gets to be a little bit too much, and it doesn't. To me, it doesn't work well. This brown could look well with it. What does it say? Memories, laughter, joy, happiness, trust. See, something like that would go well together. Okay. All right. That's a start. Just gonna see what else I can come up with to put together. That's a bit too much small pattern. If I had a big pattern, I think might look okay with that, but I gotta remember I got that other one over there too. I have an idea for this one when I come up with it. This one could look, this would look okay with that too, that color. I think I'm gonna leave that brown with it. Or I could make two separate ones. I could put one with this one and one with that one. No, I think I like the darker brown with it better. Decision made. Make a decision and stick to it. That's a green wood grain, which is kind of different. I don't know. It's kind of one of those I think have to be in the right brain set to to work with it, or the right layout. I don't hate it. It's just not one of my favorites. This could look good. Maybe I find a different green that's a little bit deeper color, maybe. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'll do this one, then I'll come back for that one. See, I don't hate that with it, but I think I can find something that I would like better. It does have pink with it, but I think I'll see if I can find a pink print instead. I forgot to put my phone on silent. Let me do that in case somebody decides to call me. My color wouldn't look bad with it, but it's just, right now we don't have to have perfection, but the closest we can get would be good. You guys understand what I'm saying? See, I do kind of like that maroon color with that. There's a darker green. I do like the darker green, but what if I come up with something better than that one? And I can always pull some out of my stock over here too that I got put up, but I just thought I would try to see if I could get some of these scrap pieces to work. That wouldn't be bad either. I'll leave that out there. I'll decide here in a little bit which one to keep in that pile and which one's not. Oh, let's leave that one out. No on the yellow. Oh, there you go. Let's leave that out for a page starter too. There's a dark blue. It's a piece of cardstock, but it still would look good with it too. Gotta use this. Gotta use that up too. That's kind of a one of those. It's got a little bit of swirl of something else in there, but that's too much small pattern. Oh yeah, I wonder what this would look like. Not as well as I expected, but there's a couple more in here I want to try. Oh, that's better. Look at this. And this is one of those papers that I cut in half because as a whole, I wasn't grabbing it, but I do like it like this. I do like those colors. Let me see what else I put with it. I don't like the blue with it. I'm not sure about the green, maybe a different green. I like the brown. Pink and brown. And then maybe come up with something like this darker reddish color. I like those together. Just gonna do a quick search to see if I have anything else that might look good at that. There's a different green. That's not bad. There's a lighter blue. No, I don't think so on the lighter blue. Here's another small piece of pink. I like that pink with that. I'll leave that till I make my decision. I won't work on these. Let's see if I like this. Oh, I do like that. I gotta choose a pink. I got several pink options here. So I'll choose a pink here in a few minutes. There's another green. Not sure. It's not a good green. This is an 8.5 by 11. But not that it doesn't bother me that it's an 8.5 by 11. Because it's still just a piece of scrap that I had left from something. So, all right, let's back up. And let's make a decision on this one. So there's these two. And I definitely like the brown with it. Now I have this pink we could put with it. So I like the way that brings the pink out. But then I also have this one. I think that brings more of the pink out. Yeah. So we're going to do that right there. I'm going to keep this green with it because I do think it looks good with it. But then I may change it to a darker kind of the shade of green later on. But I think that's going to be one of my kits. So let's go ahead and do one more. Or actually two more. Let's do one for each one of these. This is the one I was thinking with this one. We'll do this one here. I don't want the video to get too long. So maybe pull out a yellow, an orange, a blue. So let me get my pile over here. Don't need that color. So I could use either side. See, this is a nice color if I chose to do this, but I don't necessarily think, I think that's too many different stripes go to different directions. I'm going to leave this out just in case I decide that I need the orange one and not that teal color. I don't need that blue. I think I could find a better blue. So we could pull a pink. I don't think that's the perfect pink. See, this one here's got so many that looks good with it. Oh, look at this. That brings out that color right there. And it looks good with that. Ooh, I like it. I like it, I do. There's some more of that orange. This is another one that I cut because I didn't like the swirls on it, but I'm liking it already. I already almost picked it up 2 or 3 times, and it was just a couple of days ago that I did that. It's too small of a print to go with this. There's some green. We could still pull a pink out. This is like a bamboo type of a look to it, but oh, here's that darker blue. And here's this one here. This is another one that I cut, that I'm going to it now more than I was going to it before. I cut these papers when I don't go through it. I don't go to it very often. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. That's going to be pretty. And do I want to keep this with it? I'll put one of them with it because I have 2 of them. And if I don't use it, I can always put it back. But I'm still wondering about like a shade of pink or something. Here's another one. No, I think I like the other one better. I wonder if I can find like a shade of pink. I don't know how many. Let's see. It's got to be a certain pink because otherwise it's going to clash with that one. So it's not going to look that good. I may not need anything else. I may just like, why mess with perfection? Let's see this blue. Oh, so much fun. You guys got scraps, pull them out. Find your go-to points, your starting point, and then just go from there. You like the paper once to use part of it, pull it out and do it again. Let's use all those scraps up. And let's use our scraps up. Let's use our scraps up. So I do like this color blue in there too. Not the right color. But I'm gonna keep looking just for a second. Let's see what else I come up with. I do try to use my scraps whenever I can. Okay, I definitely think pink is not going to work with that. I definitely think it's going to have to be like a light blue, like maybe this color blue. Or, you know, maybe it doesn't need anything else. It's a polka dot. A polka dot. But see, that's just too close, that color. Let me just see what solids I have here just to check. Just to check. Just to check. You know what? What do you think? That's going to make a fun layout. Okay, let's do that. So I'll be doing some more of these because I'm going to be sitting here doing this for a little while. So I'll film a couple of them and release them. I don't like the videos getting too long because I know people are busy. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so. And let's make some kits together. Bye, everybody.